Hey toasties! Welcome to my channel. I am Celine and today I will be telling you guys ways on how to get rich in Adopt Me. Have you guys been struggling to upgrade your inventory? Well, let me teach you guys the way on how I improve my inventory so much more. So with that, let's get started with today's video. On a little side note, I am not that rich, but I have improved my inventory by about 40 shark values elf points, from 10 shark values to about 50 shark values. So that is what I will be sharing on how I did that. The first tip I have for you is to save bucks. Although saving bucks may not sound so helpful, it has been really helpful for me that it has been growing my inventory. So what I like to do with my bucks is to buy eggs. Since I have VIP, I would buy like a lot of retired eggs as much as I can because that would help me grow my inventory so much more with the retired eggs. If you guys are unable to get retired eggs, what you can do is you can buy any other eggs and you can buy like about up to 100 because that would grow your inventory so much more. And if you guys have enough bucks and you have like about a lot of randoms in your inventory, you can trade like about 18 or more of your randoms for a ride potion because that is what I did, and I will be showing you guys my trading license and how I did that. Another way on what you can do to saving bucks is you can build houses. Although I know some of you guys may not be so experienced in building houses, it has been really helpful for me to get richer because I tend to get a lot of good offers. I will also be showing you guys some offers I got for my simple house with no experience. I have no experience in building, but how I build my house is I usually build cute core houses and I take inspos online. I find inspos on Pinterest or YouTube to try to build my house. I do not recommend copying though because if many people copy the same house and people see it, they will think that your house is clone and they will not want it because nobody likes clone houses. So if you really also need help building but you have no experience, you can just try to find some inspos online, just what I did, and just try to come up with your own creativity. If you do not know how to build cute core houses, you can build other houses as long as it's what people are interested to nowadays. So the next tip I have for you is to make use of the pet pen. Pet pen has been really helpful to me ever since I heard about it because other than just aging up your pets, you can also earn bucks and XPs from it. And I also love using the pet pen to hatch my eggs because I usually hate hatching eggs by myself because I sometimes think it would be a waste of time. So pet pen has been really helpful to me ever since I use it. I have been earning XPs and bucks, and I always recommend using the pet pen even though you do not have any eggs you want to hatch, or if you do not have any pets you want to age up. Always use the pet pen for any pet. It can be even be full grown because you will still earn bucks from it and XPs, so that would be really helpful to you. Even though it just helps just a tiny bit, it still works out, and I recommend you using it. So the third tip I have for you is to always do win trades and do not overpay and do profit trades. So I will be explaining on each of these factors. So the first one is basically do win trades. So let's say if someone offers for your pet and the trade is a win, then I recommend doing it because that would grow your inventory so much more. But also remember about the demand of the pets because demand of the pets really matter as well. So always take note of like all these factors, the demands, the values, and how good the trade can be. So let me show you guys an example of some win trades that I have done. So on elfbed, I use elfbed, and this is a win by 3 points. The happy duckling was worth 12, and then the white alley cat is worth 15. So that was a really good trade. So this is an example of another win trades that I did. I traded a trading stand for 2 5 potion, which is obviously a big win, and my 5 potions are worth really good. So yeah. So although this trade may seem like a lose, I did this trade with my sister, but nobody really wants the duckies because they are like really easy to get, and yeah. So of course I traded all my duckies for Neon Harmony because even though it looks like a loose trade or whatsoever, Harmonies are in better demand than the duckies. So yeah. So I will be showing you guys off an example of like a profit trade. So as you guys can see over here, I traded my Arctic Fox for Flyred Fosfories and the Golden Bone and lots of ads. And I retraded a Flyred Fosfory and a Golden Bone for an Arctic Fox. So as you guys can see, it's basically just me getting all of these pets for free. Yeah. Basically just me getting all these randoms for free. And for this one, I traded a Flyred Strawberry Shocky for 10 unicorns. Then I traded my 10 unicorns for a Flyred Cow, which is obviously a win because it's just basically me trading a Flyred Strawberry Shocky by Dragon for a Flyred Cow, which is a big win trade. So that is just what I mean by profit trades, and it will be really helpful to my inventory. The fourth tip I have for you is to make use of value websites. Value websites are basically like AMVGG or elve or Adopt Me trading values. The one I use the most is elve because it is the one that is most convenient for me, and I prefer the values on that website rather than AMVGG. And for Adopt Me trading values, it's more like it more depends on the demand of the pet. So yeah. AMVGG is also really helpful because you can find trades with other people, and you can like decide whether you want to do the trade or not with the other people. And you can also check the demand of the pets in AMVGG, which is obviously really helpful. But in elve, you can also do the same thing except checking the demand. You cannot really check the demand of the pets, but you actually can counter people's offer if you do not like the pet. And something I really use in elve a lot when finding trades with other Adopt Me users on elve, I really like countering offers if I see a pet that I want to offer for. And yeah, because that would be really helpful, and sometimes they would agree to do it, which makes me more happy and makes the trade more better. So the last and final tip I have for you, which is the fifth tip, is to get rid of your hard to trade pets. Hard to trade pets are basically pets that nobody will want to offer for. So if you have a hard to trade pets, I recommend getting rid of it as soon as possible because it might be stuck in your inventory for a while and you do not want that to happen. So some ways I recommend getting rid of it is either you can trade 18 of it for a white potion, or you can trade it for like people's looking for. Let's say people are looking for a pet that you have that is especially hard to trade. You can just give it to them, and if they ask you to pick from your inventory, which is the most likely way, you should always choose something that is easy to trade, and you should always matter about the offers. If it is a win or if the pets are in good demand, then you should do it. And always try to get as many like pets that are more easier to trade because that will make trading so much easier for you. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope these tips would help you. If you guys have any questions, leave it below in the comment, and I will most likely answering them because I love answering comments. So yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for a cookie. Bye, Toasty. And values websites are important because especially if you do not understand values, it's going to be really hard to trade and find a trade that you know whether it is good. Because if you do a trade without knowing its values, you may not know that it may be a big lose for you, and it may downgrade your inventory by a lot. I did not know values of some certain pets after quitting Adopt Me since 2023 and then joining back in 2026. All the pets that were like the snow leopard, the harp sail especially, and like the birthday butterflies, the nutcracker squirrel, like all these pets have gained so much more values than I have expected, and I did not even know that bad pets existed, just like the black rhino and the Mexican wolf and orangutans. I did not know that bad pets could exist, and I did not especially knew that the golden pets were dropping so much in values. So I had to study values quite a bit before actually trading again in Adopt Me. So values are also very important when trading.